What's going on, y'all? It's Scott Pizzle. So I have taken my time to just process Eli Manning retiring for the National Football League. And everyone knows that there's probably been no other YouTuber. I know there hasn't. There's been no other YouTuber that has loved and supported Eli as much as me. From the day that I arrived here on YouTube to this very given day, I have been nothing but fighting for Eli Manning and just supporting him in the way that I know how. And and I got to be honest, the last 24 hours for me has been really weird because a part of me is selfishly excited that Eli is retiring with only playing with the Giants. There's a part of me that wanted to see him go somewhere else and do great because, in my opinion, not only did the Giants organization let him down the last few years, but the Giant fan base, in a lot of ways, let him down as well. And then now you have this fan base who's all of a sudden, hashtag thank you Eli, hashtag thanks for everything Eli, and it couldn't be more full of bullshit, honestly, because most of these fuckers, want to pretend like, oh, we didn't just spend the last couple years dogging this man, running his name through the mud without actually thinking about what the hell we were saying. And now you got people, once again, doing a 180 and saying, well, the team, the GM, and blah, blah, blah. They didn't defend him. They just, acted like morons. And here's the crazy thing. You went from Phil Simms to Jeff Hostetler to Dave Brown to Danny Cannell to Kent Graham to Kerry Collins to Kurt Warner and then to Eli Manning. You don't have a quarterback in the history of the organization that has done more for this team than Eli Manning. He has secured his legacy, and he is Giants royalty. And if anybody even has to think for a moment if he's Hall of Fame potential or not, you need to take yourself to a mental hospital and figure out if your brain is operating correctly at 100%. I can't wait to the day that I will drive to Canton, Ohio and be there to watch Eli Manning walk into the Hall of Fame. Because he will get there and he will deserve it and he will be first ballot. Everybody, the media, all these bozos who bet on football but get their ass kicked betting on football, who pretend like they know football, go around saying that guys like Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers and whoever else you can come up with are these elite great quarterbacks. But I don't see multiple rings on their hands. I don't see it. You're talking about a guy who also went to the Super Bowl not once but twice and beat probably the best organization in all of sports over the last decade whatever, last 2 decades, whatever you want to say. And people like to say defense, lucky catch, bottom line, but let me tell you something. You don't get to dance the dance if you don't go to the dance. You feel me? And as a fan of the Giants, who loved the Giants before Eli even got there, he kind of perked me up when he first got to the Giants because all the controversy of the draft about didn't want to go to the Chargers but wanted to come to the Giants. And my initial thoughts were, okay, you want to be a part of it? Then show me something. And he did. And he was all that and more. And I'm proud to say, as a fan, that I stuck with him from the day that he got here all the way to the end. Other fans can't say that. And if you think that does or doesn't matter, it does matter. It does, because it speaks volumes to who you are as a Giants fan. And anybody that turned their back on Eli after all that he had done for this organization, they don't bleed big blue like they think they do. Because you never turn your back on a guy that's done so much for this team and this organization. And I know for a fact, along with him going to the Hall of Fame, that no Giants player will ever wear number 10 ever again. And Eli deserves that. And I'm just proud of Eli. I wish him nothing but the best. I bless his family, and I know he's made a stack of cash. He got the rings. He secured the bag, and I just hope that he has an amazing retirement with his family. I hope he's able to come at peace with not being able to play the game of football anymore. And I'm just so thankful for Eli. And if the Giants, one day as we go on, there will be another Giants player who will, rise among the greats. And I'm happy to say that I watched Eli from the start to all the way to the finish, supported him from the start to the finish, and he is on the Mount Rushmore of New York Giants football players. And the press conference is going to be emotional. It's going to be funny but sad, and I just want to thank Eli for helping me grow as a person as well. He helped me grow as a person. He made me a better fan, and all of the things that he taught me while I watched him on the game of football, I will take those lessons with me in life. And I'm just I'm just proud of Eli. I am. I think it's awesome. I think he had a great career, and he should be proud of himself. And anybody that tries to downgrade his career or take away from what he's done, that speaks volumes about themselves and not Eli. So I just want to wish Eli a happy retirement. I will have another video about him, or I'll have something cool that I'm going to show in the next week or so. So you guys stick around with that. And man, let's go Giants and let's go Eli.